my god. Okay. Y'all, welcome to part 2 of my giant Little Debbie DIY video. Basically, in part 1, I made a giant zebra cake and also a giant oatmeal cookie sandwich. And it slayed. I'll put the link to part 1 below. So if you guys haven't seen part 1, go watch it. It was super fun. Now, for part 2, which is this video, you're in part 2. Hopefully you saw part 1, you're not late. I am making a giant cosmic brownie. My favorite, that's my favorite. I was just saying, don't tell your mother. And a giant strawberry shortcake roll. Like I said in part 1, I'm trying to make my DIYs look more like legit. I'm trying to work hard on them to make them look better for you guys. So a lot of these turned out real perfect. 3 out of the 4 DIYs are legit flawless. But before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button right there to become a tomato. We're trying to reach 1.5 million tomatoes. Plus hit that thumbs up button if you are enjoying my big themed videos. Let's try to reach 30,000 thumbs up. Okay, so first up we're gonna make the strawberry shortcake roll. I feel like this is a lesser known Little Debbie snack, and I was like, girl, that's not fair. Let it have its time to shine. And so I thought it was so pretty and so cute, I would make a giant version of it. So this is it. I'm just showing you guys so you know what it looks like. I don't know where the strawberry is. I think it's somewhere in there. See, it's got like the spiral thing. That's what I'm gonna attempt to do. Enjoy. So to start this beautiful strawberry shortcake roll, I don't know what kind of accent this is, but I am Cuban, so it's probably Cuban. By the way, don't get offended, I'm actually Cuban. So I took some cake mix, I added water, oil, and also egg whites. Not the yolks, I added the whites. So this is how you add whites. You like toss the little yolk around. In case you didn't know, that is how you do it. I'm a professional DIYer and I know what I'm doing. So I mixed that around. I mixed it really hard, like hardcore, like my muscles were just like pulsing. They nearly bursted through my shirt. I broke a few buttons, but it's okay. I have extras. I'm used to these occurrences. So next up, I took a cake pan and I literally covered it with Pam. I took extra precaution this time because I will be rolling this cake into a roll shape, into the shape of a snail. So then I added parchment paper so it would come out easier, and I added more Pam on top of that parchment paper, and now I'm putting the cake mixture in, and that was a horrible shot. I had the bowl right in front of the camera. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm so angry at myself, but it's okay because I've learned self-love and I forgive myself. I love being relatable as well, so I hope that was. I baked the cake until it was done, and then I took it out. I took out the parchment paper, which was covered in Pam. My hands were covered in Pamela grease, and then I just leveled off the cake. I kind of cut like a lot off just so it would be a thinner layer so it would be easier to roll. I then added some fluffy marshmallow frosting, which is delicious. I then added the main queen herself, Miss Strawberry, the star of this dish. I put her all over the frosting. She looked just magnificent. And then I started rolling it and it broke! Yes, the rumor is true. It broke. But thankfully, I made a backup cake. So this is the backup cake, and I basically just leveled it off just like the first one. I added all the frosting and all the strawberry stuff. That's coming in a second. I'm early once again. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, there it is. Okay, I predicted the future. I started rolling it up, and it broke once again. And it's just broken. At least this one looked a tiny bit better. Not as cute as I thought you could be. You disappointed me. You guys, I'm so upset. I honestly didn't, oh my god. Like, I honestly didn't think it would break or look like this, but it did. So just roll with it. Go with it, you know? It actually is almost the same color, and the like actual cake looks so similar to it. I was slayed by that. The only difference is that it's broken. So let's first taste the strawberry roll, and then we'll taste this and compare and see if they taste the same or different or what. Oh, pink, okay. That is so delicious. I love anything that's Little Debbie. By the way, y'all, this is not sponsored. So beautiful, so delicious. It tastes simply strawberry and very delicious. I was trying to make it rhyme. Didn't happen. It's so good. It's classic. Now let's see how mine compares to this. It's gonna, oh my god, this is messy. Grab some because I can't really lift it. It's gonna fall apart even more. Just like me when I slip and fell at the mall and I knocked over a family's table and the baby at the table started crying and their soda fell all over me. I fell apart. I don't know why I brought that up, but it's a true story. It's very sad. Oh my god. Damn! Oh my god! Are you kidding me? That's legit. That tastes so good. It tastes like strawberry shortcake on a hot summer's day in the middle of a field while I dance around and twerk all over the plants. That's honestly so good. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Even though it broke apart, it still tastes good. And that just shows you it was not a failed DIY. It was a good DIY. So what if my cake cracked? Guess what didn't? My dignity. But my butt cracked. You get it, it's a butt crack, but I'm not talking about that. My hole is actually dry and a little cracked. Next DIY, we are making the cosmic brownie, the giant cosmic brownie. By the way, y'all, my friend Nicole Skies has actually made a giant cosmic brownie. She like made it differently, but she like made a giant cosmic brownie. It slayed. She's amazing. I'll leave the link below. So I'm gonna give her credit because she deserves it. She slays. Let's make it. So to start, I took, guess what, brownie mix. I would make brownies from scratch, but they probably won't turn out as good as these brownies and as firm, and just, you know, this is a safer option. So I added me water and me oil and me little eggs. Oh, there they are. Drop, drop. Cheerio. Did you know that when you put eggs into brownies, the eggs actually are still a fetus and they're in your brownies? That's just a little fun fact, science fun fact for y'all today. So I got my big brownie pan. I covered it with Pam as always. And then I poured in all my brownie mix. Oh man, that is such a beautiful batter. I cannot, it's just so gorgeous and delicious. I would take a bath in it. Honestly, just shrink me and put me in that pan. So I just poured it all in. I spread it around into all the crevices and corners. And then I did the same thing again because I'm making 2 layers. So this is basically the same thing again. I'm just mixing it up, adding all the eggs and all the mixing. I know this part's so interesting. You just saw this happen. Oh look, something new. They're being baked. It's a whole new atmosphere. This oven is warm. So now they're all cooked and cooled, and this is the fun part. This is when we turn it into a cosmic brownie. So I'm taking the first layer, putting it on the pan, and I'm just putting on a lot of chocolate frosting. Chocolate frosting, by the way, is so much better than vanilla frosting. I don't care what anyone says. It's literally 10 times better and is delicious. I can't. So now I'm taking my second layer of brownies, and I'm just plopping that, literally plopping it on top of there. There's a little crack, but that's okay. A lot of people have little cracks and wrinkles on their face, but that don't mean you're ugly or anything. You're still beautiful. You just old, and you should start preparing for the nursing home. So I put more frosting on top, and for this like frosting layer, I made it very thin, and I tried to smooth it out as much as possible because this is what we're gonna be showing y'all. I then took nerds and I placed them all over as the little galaxy pieces. Now I tried to do it as nicely and orderly as possible to make it look good, but I'm not sure if I did it right. I don't know. You tell me. And now because the cosmic brownies have like a little dent in the middle, I kind of made it with the frosting, and it turned out really good. It looks like a dent, y'all. It looks like a dent. For the last step, I cut off the sides just to make it thinner and more squarish, like a cosmic brownie. And that's literally it, y'all. This is my cosmic brownie. It's perfect! My brownie's so pretty, my brownie's so gorgeous, not as pretty as we thought. I feel like this was my like life achievement. I feel like this is it, like this is my peak. So I'm gonna try to lift this for a thumbnail. Oh my god, okay. Oh my god, okay. Oh, okay. Lame mama. Well, that worked. I did not think it would stay together. Okay, so first I'm gonna taste the original cosmic brownie. Let me be real, I've tasted this 1,000 times and I've never regretted one bite. I never will either. Oh, that was a little big. I did it for dramatic effect. Something about this brownie, there's no other brownie that tastes like this brownie. Best brownie ever. Life goals. So I'm just gonna grab a chunk off of my brownie. Should I like break it in half? Like, I feel like I should. I'm scared. Okay, wait. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my, that is so beautiful. Okay. It's great, but not as good as Lil Debbie. No one can ever top Lil Debbie's brownie. I'm just saying, that brownie, it's out of this world. It's from Venus. Wait, I didn't get a nerd. Let me get a nerd. Oh, I don't remember theirs being that sour, but okay, hello, I like it. It tastes delicious, but it's just not the same. But I'm just very proud of myself that I really tried hard on all these DIYs. 3 of them turned out great, 1 of them not so great, but y'all go check out part 1. I worked so hard on it. Part 1 was a couple days ago, so go watch it. I'll put the link below and a card here. This was part 2 if you didn't notice. And let me know if you guys like this part 1, part 2 thing. Tell me what you guys want in the comments, because this part 1, part 2 thing was a lot of fun for me. Leave comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to become a tomato. I love you guys so much. I'll see you next video.